Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Report has it that Eboni runs to 3 rivers of Osun, Odo Ijimo, Odo Awoye, and Odo Elemi, begging the water goddess to wash away her disgrace and restore her marriage and peace. Yes, so this is what we are hearing. You know, our people say when the tears of a woman enters the river, the gods do not ignore. The water listens. Maybe that was the belief that drove Eboni to these rivers, where it is said that she had performed certain sacrifices to appease the mind of the great lion and appease her own family, who broke into faction, and half of the faction are, rejecting her right about now, as the case is, because things with the great lion do not seem good at all. I think that happens to be the reason why Eboni has fought so hard, because Eboni knows that should the jewel return back to the life of the great lion, her life will not be the same again. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the Royals. Happy weekends to you. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Adukwe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, they say Eboni went to Odo Ijimo, Odo Awoye, and Odo Elemi, rivers that speak to the spirit of the goddess herself. Now, Odo Ijimo is the first river of the beginning, hidden deep in the forest near Igede land. Okay, elders say it is the place where Osun first tears fell when the gods wronged her. The name Ijimo itself, the old women say, comes from Ijemo, okay, meaning revelation or coming into understanding. Those who go there do not just wash their bodies, they wash their minds. The river is quiet, shallow in some part, but when you step in, it pulls you as if the water recognizes the weight of your burden. The people around that region near Ekiti and Osun boundaries call it the river of confession, the place where truth is spoken without fear. It is the first step for anyone seeking cleansing from shame. Yes, so they say Eboni went there. Now, I will give you detail of everything that happened, but of course, it's not going to be on just one video, right? It's a whole lot. Now, let us talk of Odo Awoye, okay, so that you will know the different rivers that they say she went to. It's a river that flows wider, stronger, and wider than Ijimo. Its name, Awoye, means the chosen one has come. They say this river is the river of acceptance. If the goddess hears your cry in Ijimo, she reveals her presence in Awoye. It flows near an ancient shrine path connecting Osun's main stream to smaller boundaries, okay? Now, they say, sorry about that break, okay? So, they say this river flows near an ancient shrine path connecting Osun mainstream to smaller tributaries, okay, used by priestesses for centuries. At night, okay, fireflies dance over it like tiny spirits, and the villagers wonder if you hear a song in the distance, do not answer. It might be the goddess testing your sincerity. Now, Odo Awoye accepts offering for love, for marriage, and for the healing of heart. It is where the goddess receives prayers of those who wish to be seen again after being shamed by the world. Then comes Odo Elemi, the largest, most powerful, and most feared. They call it the living waters because Elemi means the one with fire, with life. The river runs through Igede, Ekiti before flowing into the Great Osun Channel. The people there say that Osun once bathed there when she left Igede to settle in Oshogbo. It is a river of restoration. When one's destiny has been broken, it is to Elemi that the final sacrifice is made. Many who go there return renewed. Others who go there with false heart are said to vanish beneath its current. It is not a river for everyone. Only those with true remorse and clean intention dares its water. But for Eboni, Odo Ijimo was where her journey began. The night before she went, she stayed with an old woman in a hut near the bush path that led to the river. The woman who is known to the locals as Mama Alake told her, a disgrace that the water refuses to wash away is not real disgrace, it is pride. Those words stayed with her. At dawn, before the first cock crew, Eboni tied her white wrapper tightly, carried a small calabash filled with honey, palm oil, and kola nut with others, and walked barefoot to the river bank. The ground was, cold, and the mist hung low. She could hear the sound of the water whispering even before she saw it. When she got there, she removed her scarf and placed it on a rock. She knelt down, scooped some water into her hand, and spoke softly, Mother of the waters, I have come, they have spat on my name, they have called me unworthy, but I know you still remember the heart of your daughter. Wash me not because I am pure, but because I am willing. She poured a little honey into the river, the symbol of sweetness. Then she broke a kola nut into pieces, dropped them in one after the other, and let the current carry them away. The ritual of Odo Ijimo carries a living offering, not for bloodshed, but for life's renewal. So she brought a white hen, symbol of peace and surrender. Holding the hen, she whispered her request into its feathers, her tears wetting its body. The old woman who followed her muttered ancient word to summon the goddess. Then the hen was greatly released into the water. It struggled for a moment, then floated, then moved with the current. That was the sign the water had accepted her plea. At least that is what they are saying. It is not a small something, no. Eboni is crying and doing everything within her power to ensure that things get back to where they used to be. After that, they say she took the small pot of water she had carried from her home, mixed it with the river's water, and poured it back. That act symbolized the joining of her personal spirit with that of the river, a sign that her destiny was now in Osun's hand. She washed her feet 3 times, her hands twice, and her face once, each time repeating the word, let my disgrace sink. Let my peace rise. It was not dramatic. There were no loud chant, no dancers, no music, only the sound of waters and her quiet sob. The sacrifice at Odo Ijimo is not about spectacle. It's about truth. Every item used, the honey, the kola nut, the hen, is a language to the goddess. The water received their pain, and she left a part of her sorrow behind. This is what we are hearing. They say she cried so much when she got to Odo Ijimo. But the sacrifice will not finish there. She will have to go to Awoye and go to a day. Is it a day or Leke? So those other 2 that I explained from the beginning to finish the sacrifice that she brought to the goddess. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.